Yeah, welcome back to the channel. I had no idea this was going to happen, but today I'm up in the wilds of Gray County with the dog. Hey, how are you, pup? And I was here about a month ago, did a little short video with Todd and Mark, and we talked about how they stock a lot of parts for combines. And as you know, if you've been watching our videos, we're going through our combines, and I had no idea, but here I am getting some combine parts from Todd. How are you, Todd?
Good. How are you, Dennis?
This is your lucky day.
My lucky day's right. Any day we get to have a visit with you is a joy. So
we have a 9570, and there will be a video on it. If it isn't up by the time this one's up, it'll be the next one. And TJ went over it, and the augers in it, like he said, they're whooped. So I give Todd a call. Todd says, hey, no problem. We got them in inventory.
Got them in stock.
So I'm up here today getting them, and we're gonna take a minute and go to the other plant.
Yeah, we'll take you up there.
Yeah. And I just wanted to show you this auger, because as Joey would say, you know how they build these things. It's heavy. Really heavy. Anyway, we're gonna go down to the new plant, and I've pretty well showed you everything around here, haven't I, Todd?
Yeah, pretty well.
And we're gonna go down and see the new plant and see how that works. So
yeah,
I'll bring you back when we're down there.
All right.
This is a shot of the outside of the plant. I thought I would drive around and show you that. Offices in the front now. They don't use these offices, but someday they will. I'm sure who's in there. This is the air filter. Anyway, we're down at the new plant. Todd's going to take us through and give us a little story. Todd?
Well, we're in, but we're not totally finished yet. But like any new shop build, you're always moving things around and building new things and trying to make things more efficient and get stuff out the door a little quicker. We're always seem to be behind the 8 ball getting things done. We're just always got lots on the go, and everybody always wants it yesterday. So
this place is huge.
it is. It's nice. We probably could use another building this size for a warehouse, but you got to do what you can do a little bit at a time. So it's been it's been a long time coming, planning for many years, but we finally decided that we're either do it or get out. So, and we did it. We're very proud of it.
It's impressive.
It's great. The guys love working in it. Like I said, we're still organizing things and moving things around.
You'll struggle to get guys to work at the other place.
Yeah, it's not too bad. We're back and forth. We're not. I usually have at least 2 guys in here. Most times 3 guys in here, but it depends what we're doing. We try and do all the big, heavy stuff up here. We got the overhead cranes to help move things around. So it's a work in progress.
What do you got in here for machines?
I just got a mill, just a regular mill and lathe in here. Our other mill and CNCs are up in the other shop still. We have an automatic bandsaw here that we can put material in for cutting bushing for shafts. We can program it and it'll feed the material in and cut it automatically. A couple little flighting machines and stuff that are back in the corner. We don't use them every day, but they're tucked way back in the corner. But haven't got everything totally moved up here yet. We don't have any offices up here. We're going to keep the office back at the old shop for now, and until we get.
You've built an office on the front, though, isn't it?
Yes, there is an office on the front. Yes. Yep. Yeah. When we built this, we kind of designed it so for future plans down the road, if we want to build onto it, we can just carry on the end of the building and keep on going. So.
Wow, it's impressive.
Thanks.
I'm
We're pretty happy with it. I know the guys like working on it, so it's been a long process, but we'll get there sometimes.
So has this made it so you can do some things that you couldn't do before?
Yeah, everything seems to be getting bigger. You know, back 15 years ago, 20 years ago, you know.
An 8-inch auger was a big one.
Well, a 6-inch auger was big.
Yeah.
You know, even the 3.5 and 4s. We used to do about 10,000 feet of that a year. And, you know, now a 10-inch auger's small.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to go 14, 16, and they're getting to be, you know, 60, 70, 80 feet long. It's nice to have the space where you can, you know, put everything together all in one piece.
And when you're building a big auger like that, you've got to build it heavy.
Yeah.
That's what Joey would say. She's got to be heavy.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, that's great. Well, maybe we'll have a walk
I'll
around.
take you a little tour. Like I said before, this is our little conveyor table. We can bring our pipes, set them on here. We can roll them over to the saw table, feed them in there, and program the saw. And if we want to cut 50 pieces, 4 inches long, we just program it and walk away and we'll cut it. So it just eliminates, you know, the guy can go on and do something else. So.
What do you got here, Todd?
Those are U-trough screws, and this is a case unloading tube for a case combine.
Somebody hit a tree?
Yeah, I don't know what the story was in that one, but I'm pretty sure that's something like that happened. So that seems to happen more often now.
Well, it wouldn't be like the John Deere. See, the John Deeres, they wear out because they harvest so much more.
Oh, I don't know about that. But we sell a lot of them too. So we put a paint booth in this shop when we
Oh, nice.
we did it, so we can try. You know, we're looking for show car quality finishes, but it allows us to paint our augers and keep all the overspray and everything in one area. So
Yeah, well, you gotta have that.
yeah. It's before I used to paint out in the barnyard when the weather was good. So
And you want a product that looks professional.
that's right. Over here is our balancer that we use for dynamic balancing. A lot of grain buggy augers and combine augers get balanced on here. Makes everything run nice and smooth.
Hi, great. How are you?
Pretty good.
So how does this work?
It spins the machine and sensors on each end pick it up, and it goes in the computer and it processes it and tells you where to put the weight, how many degrees. It's 360 degrees and tells you how many degrees to put the weight at. They end up putting weight on each end, and it makes it run smooth, just like balancing the drive shaft on your car.
So what do? Just tack a little piece of metal on
Yeah,
or?
little round weights that it tells us how long or how heavy they need to be, little round or square weights, and we weld them on the back side of the plates.
I see that. He's got one stuck on there.
This is one that we stripped and reflighted. So
Oh, you took the core.
cut the old flight off and put new flight on.
Is that worth doing?
Yeah, you're about half to 2/3 the cost of what new is.
I usually just give her one of those.
Well, sometimes it's, you know,
That's what should happen.
depends what you're doing. Yeah, depends what auger it is. Depends on what auger it is. So.
Well, in January, you got to keep him busy.
Yeah.
That's right.
Gee, she runs smooth.
These little things down here. They have sensors in them. This is really delicate to move. Now we can take something and balance it to the weight of a sheet of paper.
Amazing.
We've taken a lot of brand new augers that were out of balance and fixed them on brand new equipment as well.
I had no idea that you could do that here.
Yeah, we can do that. So it's I don't know how many years we've had this now. Probably close to 10 years, I guess. And I don't know how many thousands of augers we put on it, but I know we've done a lot.
So if I get an auger that's doing the Watusi, we just bring it up, you can balance it?
Yep, bring it up. Most of the time it's either going to be bent or unbalanced, one or the other. We can straighten them and then we can put it on here and balance it.
That's good to know.
Yeah, this machine never lies. So
Yeah.
yeah, you can see how when that stops, how delicate this thing is to move. It's on like load, I don't know, they call it a load cell sensor or something like that. You can just move it. There's a little switch over here that sends the sensor to the computer. Works back and forth. And you get something that's an auger that's really out of balance, this thing will just bang and bang and bang like that. Sometimes we have to put a lock in here and lock this in tight. Something that's really out of balance bad, we'll lock it in tight and then get it to a certain point that we can release this knob and have this thing work back and forth and just work our way down.
This looks like a tedious job.
It can be. It can be frustrating sometimes, but it's once you get onto it, it's like anything. Once you do it a few times, every time you do it, it gets easier. But there's always that one auger that causes you grief. But no, it's been a.
Well, this auger's maybe been balanced before.
Well, yeah, it's been. We left this. We only fixed part of this auger, so lengthen this one out, and somebody's balanced before. But anytime you work on an auger or do anything, change a shaft, you know, just repair 2 or 3 feet of flighting on or something like that, you still got to rebalance it. Even a bead of weld will throw things out.
A lot.
Well, that's great.
And we can balance anything up to 1,000 pounds. So here's some more buggy augers that we stripped and reflighted that have been balanced.
What's that, about a 16-inch?
Yeah, that's it'll be like a J&M with an 18-inch tube. There's some Combine augers here for a case Combine.
So with those augers I picked up, would they been balanced?
Yours they're not as big, they're statically balanced.
Oh, okay.
That's called dynamic balancing, but yours are static. Your vertical in a John Deere doesn't need to be balanced, but your horizontals are statically balanced. There's a bunch of U-trough screws for a screw conveyor system. You got some steel, like you said, like you've seen before. Raw steel, got bunch of that around.
You got inventory.
We got inventory, yeah. We got some Combine vertical and load auger cores already made up. A lot of the newer high output John Deeres, they have a spline and wear issue in them. So the flighting's in good shape. What we can do is we cut the old flight off, put a new core in it, and you got a brand new auger again.
So that's great. Well,
these are our auger troughs that we use to mount the flight and stretch the flight head on. And like you said, we got to build them heavy, so the auger trough's heavy.
well, that's where the overhead crane comes in.
Yeah, it's nice there. You're just lifting the auger off there now. Saves the back having a crane.
Now, what were these before?
They're in the bottom of a sander for sand and salt in the road.
Oh yeah, that would really wear.
Yeah, so they got a left hand and a right hand auger. I'll show you a little trick to the people that want to know to tell the difference between right and left hand.
Yeah, I know, you shove your hand in.
You go like this, make an A. It's a left hand flight. Your left hand arm will fall between the flights. The right hand flight, your right hand will fall. See, this is the left hand, the right hand. Right?
Yeah.
That's the right hand auger there. Pretty well the simplest way to tell what you have.
Well, that's good. Anything else?
Oh, it's pretty straightforward up here. Nothing out of the ordinary or nothing fancy, but
Got the tractors looking pretty good.
yeah. I like to keep things looking nice. So.
Well, that's great, Todd. I'm going to hit the road. Thanks for another tour.
Hey, come up anytime.
I'll be up. I'll be back.
Enjoy having you here.
I'll be back. As soon as we look at another piece of equipment, I'll likely be back.
There you go. Sounds good.
Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, give us a like, and if you haven't subscribed, now would be a good time. I need the likes and subscribes to keep us on the channel. We'll talk to you later.